I'm gonna take a little sip of this before we get started. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you guys through my 6 mindset shifts that I am making going into 2023. This is going to be a year like any other that I have ever experienced before. I obviously am currently 5 months pregnant right now. So I'm going to spend the first solid 5 months of 2023 pregnant, an experience that I have never had in my entire life. I am going to be spending the rest of 2023 as a mother, an experience that I have never had before. And so when the year started, it was so entirely different, setting goals, setting resolutions for myself, because I really have absolutely no idea what my year is going to look like. I am hoping that I'll be able to stay as active as humanly possible, as healthy as humanly possible through my pregnancy and postpartum, but I honestly have absolutely no idea what it was going to look like. So instead of sitting down and going over tips for the new year, or how to get back into your goals, or how to reach your goals in the new year, or even just setting goals for myself in the new year, I decided to create 6 mindset shifts that I wanted to make that I am going to embody through 2023 and beyond. So without further ado, let's dive right into this video. Number 1 is any movement is good movement. I think that this has become so incredibly important for me, especially throughout the course of my pregnancy. Before I got pregnant, I had very specific goals for myself. I was trying to lift heavy. I was trying to hit PRs. I was trying to really increase my weight week in and week out. I was trying to work out a certain number of days every single week because that is what I had always done. That was what my goal for myself was at that point. Since becoming pregnant, movement has looked so entirely different for myself. Yes, I still try to get in anywhere from 4 to 5 workouts every single week, but what they have looked like has changed so drastically. So my mindset going into 2023 is that any movement at all is good movement. There is not the right or wrong way to exercise. It is literally whatever feels right for you and your body and me and my body at any given point in the day. And it can change. Right now, I still feel comfortable lifting 4 days a week. I can imagine as I get bigger, as my pregnancy progresses, that is not going to be the case anymore. I may not want to lift 4 or 5 days a week anymore. And so maybe it gets scaled back. Maybe I start going for walks. Maybe I do low impact yoga or Pilates. I have absolutely no idea what it is going to look like, but any movement at all is good movement. There is not a right or a wrong way to move your body. It is literally just whatever feels right for you. And then just doing it and not feeling like, oh, this is the wrong way to do it, or oh, I'm not doing it the way I used to do it. Not comparing yourself to it before. Any movement is good movement, no matter what you are doing, because you're taking care of your physical health. Mindset shift number 2 is food is your fuel and it is meant to be enjoyed. This has also been really prevalent throughout the course of my pregnancy because I've always really prioritized eating healthy, eating whole foods, but also eating everything in moderation, and that has only continued throughout the course of my pregnancy. Of course, there have been times throughout this pregnancy that I've eaten really, really quote unquote well, and there have been times throughout my pregnancy that I really haven't. And I've enjoyed all of the things that I've been craving, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Food is your fuel. So with that being said, yes, fuel yourself with whole, nutritious foods as much as you can, like 80% of the time. But also food is meant to be enjoyed. So just because it is good for you, just because it is healthy for you, doesn't mean that it can't be good. I think there's this common misconception that healthy food isn't good food. And I am determined through 2023 to eat food that is good and nutritious for me, and of course all of the other things as well, but also food that tastes good as well. I refuse to eat food just because I think that's what I should be eating or what I'm supposed to be eating or what's healthy for me. I want to eat food that I enjoy eating, but also food that is going to fuel me and my body through this entire new year. With that being said, I am also going to enjoy and splurge on all of the yummy, delicious foods that I love. I'm going to eat the ice cream, I'm going to eat the chips, I'm going to eat the sour candy, whatever the heck I want, I am going to eat it because yes, it is your fuel, but it is also meant to be enjoyed. It is not meant to be something that you have to earn. You deserve to eat no matter what you have done that day, no matter what you ate the day before, no matter what you're eating the rest of the day, you deserve to eat. And so food does not need to be earned. So I am going to enjoy enjoy all of the food, but also fuel myself with nutritious things. Mindset shift number 3 is an evening routine is just as important as a morning routine. You guys know for the longest time, I have been such a morning person, and I still am such a morning person. I thrive in the mornings, but I can get up, get a good morning routine in, go to the gym, get a good workout in, come home. I feel so productive throughout my entire day. But in 2022, something that I realized is that my life changed. My work changed. The time that I was going into work, the drive that I had to go into work changed. I was driving farther, I was going in a little bit earlier, and so I couldn't work out first thing in the morning anymore unless I was literally waking up at 3:30 in the morning. And I refused to do that to myself. And so my routine had to change. Now I work out in the middle of the day, and that has been an adjustment for my pregnant self right now. I really don't mind it, to be entirely honest with you. I need the food that I've been eating kind of more than I did before I wasn't pregnant. I could work out on an empty stomach before. I can certainly not work out on an empty stomach now. So I don't mind the fact that I'm working out in the middle of the day, but I used to have this beautiful morning routine that I would get up, I would go to the gym, I would pick out my fit, I'd get a good breakfast, and then I'd go about my day. And then things changed because my life changed, and that's okay. So I have always prioritized having a good morning routine. And then my evening routine, I came home and I would eat dinner and I would just fall asleep on the couch, shower, fall asleep on the couch, call it a night. And then all of a sudden, I started being like, you know what? I need to prioritize my evening routine. For me, the biggest things of how I've been able to start to love my evening routine is a couple different things. One, it is mine. It was what works for me. I go about my evening. I have created a kind of schedule and routine for myself. I cook dinner at a certain time. If I'm cooking, I shower around a certain time. I wash my hair at a certain time. If it's a hair wash day, pick out my clothes, pack my lunch for the next day. Everything is kind of just structured, which has been really, really nice for me. Another thing that I have done in my evening routine that has made it more enjoyable is I've been filming little snippets of it for TikTok. For me personally, I really enjoy that. It helps me romanticize my life a little bit more. And like I've said to you guys, like I still love my evening routine, whether I'm filming it or not filming it, but it definitely made me appreciate it that much more when I was taking the time to film it, make it beautiful, make it aesthetic, fun. I just felt like I enjoyed it that much more. Then the last thing, and probably the most important thing that has changed my evening routine, is a PJ set that you absolutely cannot wait to get into. Let me tell you, this has been a game changer for me. I love an oversized t-shirt and shorts to go to bed in. Don't get me wrong, and I definitely still incorporate them into my PJ rotation. However, I recently have started buying cute little PJ sets from Target, and I've been absolutely obsessed with them. Absolutely obsessed with them because I cannot wait to get into my evening routine, to shower, to put all my lotions on so I can put on my cute and adorable PJs from Target every single night. It is such a simple thing, but it has literally made me so happy, and my evening routine has made me so happy because now I feel just as put together at the end of the day, just as accomplished at the end of the day as I used to in the morning when I had a really good put together morning routine. Am I still falling asleep on the couch after my evening routine is complete? 1010%. But while the evening routine is going on, I feel put together. I feel like I've accomplished my day. I feel like it's the perfect wrap up of my day, especially when my day has been go, 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 running around, crazy busy, the whole nine. I get home, I get to slow down, I get to go through my evening routine, and then I get to lay down. And it's just a beautiful thing. So an evening routine is just as important as a morning routine, and that's something that I learned in 2022 that I'm bringing with me into this new year because it has changed my life truly for the better to prioritize both my morning and my evening routine. Mindset shift number 4 is stop dwelling on what you didn't accomplish and focus on what you did accomplish. This is such a big one. It is so difficult to get down on yourselves because we set such high expectations for ourselves. We wake up every single day and we set very high expectations for ourselves. Today I'm going to accomplish X, Y, and Z. Today I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. And then sometimes life happens, things happen, and you don't get to accomplish all of those things that you initially set out to do. And so you get down on yourself and you're like, I didn't get to do that today. I can't believe I didn't do that today. I'm so mad at myself that I didn't do that today. But you probably accomplished so many things throughout the course of the day that one, maybe wasn't on the to-do list, or two, maybe was. And you're forgetting about all of those things that you did accomplish because of a couple things that you didn't accomplish. Working out is the perfect example of this. Let's say I want to work out 5 days a week. That's kind of my goal right now, work out 5 days a week every single week. Some weeks I only work out 4 days a week. It would be so easy to dwell on that one day that I didn't do that I wanted to do. But you know what I could focus on instead? The fact that I did 4 amazing workouts that week. Instead of the one workout that I wanted to do and didn't, let's focus on the 4 amazing workouts that I had this week. The fact that I got myself to exercise, to move my body 4 days that week. That is what I'm talking about. That is the mindset shift I want moving into 2023, to stop focusing on, oh my God, I didn't get this done, this done, and this done. It can be really easy for myself trying to post content on all these different social media platforms, on top of working a full-time job, the whole 9, to be like, oh my God, I only posted 1 video on TikTok today, or oh my God, I missed a day on TikTok. But then I'm like, okay, but you posted 3-4 videos yesterday, and that's okay. Like, let's focus on the things we did accomplish instead of the things that we missed. I don't want to dwell on the things we didn't accomplish or didn't do. I want to start applauding ourselves for the things that we did accomplish and did do. Mindset shift number 5 is to find a way to show up for yourself every single day. This kind of goes along with number 4. Sometimes life happens, things happen, and it feels like you have absolutely no time to take care of yourself. But I can promise you, there is some way to show up for yourself every single day, whether it's moving your body, whether it's journaling, whether it's doing a nice skincare, face care routine, whether it's washing your hair that night, whether it's making yourself a really good dinner, whether it's lying on the couch and watching YouTube because that's what your body needs. There is a way to show up for yourself in even the smallest way every single day. So my mindset shift going into 2023 is to not go through one full day being like, I did not check in or take care of myself at all today. My goal this year is every single day to be like, okay, maybe I can't get a workout in. Maybe I'm not really in the mood to cook something today. So I know I'm not showing up for myself in one of those 2 ways, but I'm gonna crush my skincare and face care routine tonight, and I'm gonna wash my hair. That is gonna make me feel so accomplished. It's gonna make me feel so good, and I know that I've showed up for myself and I've taken care of myself in some way today. So make sure, even if it's the smallest things, even if all it's gonna make you happy is an iced chai latte, make it for yourself. Show up for yourself in the smallest way by making yourself an iced chai latte if that is what's going to make you happy that day. The smallest things are just as important as the big things. So find a way to show up for yourself every single day. And our 6th and final mindset shift moving into 2023 is to love yourself where you are at right now. That has become so big for me throughout the course of my pregnancy because it can be so easy to look at the past, to look at the past pictures, to look at pictures and videos of myself before I got pregnant and be like, oh my God, I don't look like that person anymore. I don't have abs like she did. I don't have the definition that they did. My face breaks out a lot more now than it ever did before I was pregnant. And it can be so easy to compare yourself to past versions of yourself, but also other people. It can be so easy to go on social media and compare yourself to people who live similar lives than you. You feel like they live similar lives to you. It can be so easy to compare yourself to those people. So moving into 2023, I really want to focus on loving myself, and I want you to focus on loving yourself exactly where we are right now. I absolutely love being pregnant. I have loved this journey. I have loved this process of being pregnant. I am so excited for the rest of it and what motherhood is going to bring for me. And my life is entirely different than it was 5 months ago before I found out I was pregnant. And I love myself and my body exactly where I am right now. Yes, my life is entirely different. Yes, my workouts are entirely different. Yes, my food intake is entirely different, but that's okay. I love where I am at right now because I know it is where I'm meant to be right now. It's going to change. Every day it changes. Every week it changes. When the baby comes, it's going to change having him here. My life is going to continue to evolve and change. But I promise to myself, and I want you to promise to yourself this year, that no matter what life throws at you, no matter what curveball, good or bad, you are going to love yourself exactly where you are through the course of the process, because you are exactly where you are meant to be in this process. Even if it's exhausting, even if it doesn't feel that way, even if you don't understand it right now, and you just feel like things do not make sense, I promise you that they will eventually. Please just love yourself for where you are at right now in this journey. Love your body where you are at right now in this process. Just love your life where you are at right now, because it changes so fast, and you don't want to look back and be like, I hated that version of myself. You want to love that version of yourself, because whether they were the best or worst version of yourself, they are going to get you to the next best version of yourself. So love yourself exactly where you are right now, every step of the way through 2023. That is one of my goals. Our lives are ever changing, so we just need to take a moment, reflect, be grateful for what we do have, and just love ourselves for exactly where we are right now in this moment. All right, y'all, with that being said, I am going to wrap up the video here. I hope you guys like this video. I always feel like every once in a while it's nice to do these sit down videos with you guys and just chat. A new year can bring on so much stress, so much anxiety to crush your goals, to set new goals for yourself, to set resolutions for yourself. My goal going into 2023 is to just have these mindset shifts for ourselves, and that are going to carry us through all of 2023. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope that something that I said today is something that you needed to hear moving into this new year. I love you. You are amazing. I hope you've had an amazing start to your new year. I have a great feeling for 2023. I don't know why. I just feel like it's going to be such a good year for us. I am staying positive. I have a good feeling. I just have a good feeling about it. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video. If you guys like this video, please make sure you go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. You already know it supports my channel. If you haven't, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss another video that I post. If you haven't, make sure you follow me on my Instagram and TikTok so you can see other fitness, health, and lifestyle content that I post on there. And I will catch you guys here next time.